There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be, but they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I'll be popping into this video shortly to go over what my plans were for the day, but first things first, we need to take the trash out, empty the dishwasher, and then it's time for coffee and breakfast.
Is the dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try, but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about the feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try, but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me.
Just sitting here finishing up my coffee and working on a to-do list. I love a to-do list. It's like my love language. So I will make a huge list and just put everything I could think of on it. And sometimes I get most of it done, sometimes I get a few things done, but either way, it's a very therapeutic process for me. I like to just get it out of my head and get it on paper, and it already feels better to me. For sure, I need to get out to the yard today. There's some things I want to get done. Of course, you know, the everyday stuff. I've already done the dishes. I need to figure out something for dinner. I'm going to do laundry. I need to change the sheets on the bed. You know, just the normal stuff. I should mop. This video is the get it all done video, so we're gonna get it done.
I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love.
One of my favorite things to do every day is to go out into my garden and just check on things. I have a couple of raised beds and a green stalk and lots of pretty plants, and I just love to go out, hear the birds, and check on everything.
Yeah. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more.
I went ahead and threw in a Mississippi pot roast for dinner this night. My husband had asked me what was for dinner while he was at work, and when I texted him back to let him know, he replied with a puke emoji. But I will say he honestly liked it. So moral of the story is I think it's pretty good, and I've put the recipe down below for you.
That's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry.
Next, I headed outside. This is in my front walkway. Planted these last year and we really enjoyed them. They were looking great, and we have some spotlighting in there, so at night it looks really nice as well. But I was noticing around town, like at the shopping centers that have these in their landscape, that they had all been chopped down to the ground. So I did some YouTubing and I found out that you should be cutting them down like this every year. it just gives them a fresh start, makes them, you know, grow in fuller, and evidently the brown portions of it that has died, that doesn't come back. It's always going to be brown like that. So you really have to go in there and cut them down. So I'm really hoping the YouTube videos were right and it grows back. But these plants were very small when we first planted them.
But not as much as this does, so baby bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight.
Now, here is my idea. Let me know if you think it's a good idea down below. But I think that these can just be dried out completely and then used for home decor. In the fall, I usually will buy pieces like that anyway, of like wheat or straw to put in vases, and I don't see why I couldn't just use this. I ended up with like a large bushel of it, so it's currently tied up in my garage, and I don't know, I'll let you know. Come back in the fall for my decor video and let's see if I end up using it.
Just as does, oh baby bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. Ooh.
So when I came back in, I just went ahead and tidied up the kitchen. I put away the few things I got out to make dinner, and then realized my counters were a little dirty, so then I did that. You know, the kitchen is one of those areas that every time you walk by it, there's something you could do.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely. I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no. 'Cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone could wear a blind.
Checking in on my list, I decided next up I should work on my kitchen cabinets. So I just used a Clorox bleach spray and a microfiber rag. And in hindsight, I definitely should have been wearing some gloves while I was doing this.
All I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh.
As I was cleaning, I caught a glimpse of the sign above my kitchen sink, so I wanted to take a minute and share it with you guys. I came across this verse several years ago and just jotted it down on a notepad and taped it up above my sink. It's been there for years. It reads, "She watches over the activities of her household and is never idle." Proverbs 31:27. Now, this isn't to say a woman's job is in the kitchen and she should be working nonstop, but it does help me put things into perspective. I can often find myself having a bad attitude about having to do the same daily task of cleaning up dishes and cleaning up the mess from cooking, but it's important for me to remember that I am blessed to even have a kitchen, to have food to cook, to have dishes from loved ones that need to be cleaned. So I keep this up here and I often look at it and it just puts things into perspective for me.
Every brick and stone could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh. All I know, all I know, all I know all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true, no matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
Having some lunch. I'm just having some Caesar salad with some leftover pork chop from last night's dinner. And I'm gonna sit here and go through my list some more. I thought of some more things, so I'm gonna jot them down. I just remembered I never even started on the laundry, and that's like the first thing I usually do to get it going.
People are smiling, making plans, hiding behind their shades, and you're doing the same. No rain, no flowers, nothing's growing where you're at.
I try to always remember to do my dusting before I change my sheets. So here I just did a quick little wipe down of the headboard. Does anyone else just throw things down the stairs instead of carrying it down? I think my dog here was getting ready to make herself comfy on the pile, and then I caught her just in time and made her come upstairs instead.
You're so damn cold.
This planter is on the side of our pool deck, and last year I planted some Texas sage plants there. They were so pretty. They grew within 1 year. They were over 5 feet tall, and if you're not familiar with them, they do fan out, and they have, you know, really pretty soft green sagey color leaves, and then they have beautiful purple flowers that bloom on them often. I started to notice though that they were becoming quite leggy, and the flowers and the blooms, everything was just on the top portion. The bottom was becoming very sparse. So I looked up on YouTube, and it said that you could cut them down pretty small to the ground, and that they should grow back fuller and denser with leaves. So we went ahead and did that about a week ago. As you can see, there's already a lot of growth coming in on them, fresh new green leaves, and I'm really excited for them to grow back. We missed the privacy around the pool area, and we haven't gone in the pool yet, but it's almost time. Like maybe this weekend we'll go in for the first time.
But baby, I bet you're cold without me, even when it's 90 degrees. Without me, I bet that you can get any sleep.
What I'm doing here is just breaking off any of the sticks that were still on the limbs. I noticed on one of the plants that I did this to about a week ago that new growth would come out at all of the areas where I had broken off the dead stick. So I'm just going through on each plant and taking off whatever I can that's dead.
The sun is always shining right.
Rocking her to sleep. Wind whispers in the trees. Hidden secrets are hard to keep. Sunset in golden fields. Goddess warrior and a queen. Lost the battle. Secrets are hard to keep. She's still waiting, holding on through the night. She's still waiting, wishing time could make it right.
This trellis has been set up for about, I think this is like the 3rd year, and this is the first year I've seen blooms on it. So I was so excited when I saw that. When I came back in, I went straight to editing. I was actually editing this video that you're watching.
Dark blue ocean in the sea.
taken on the following day, I just decided to work on our bedroom a bit. I did some dusting, some mopping. I love to work in our room when the sun is shining in the morning. I like to see those mop lines. They're so satisfying.
Wishing time could make it right. He is waiting. Dawn is bringing morning light. He is waiting to end this fight. She's still waiting, holding on through the night. She's still waiting, wishing time could make it right. She is waiting. Dawn is bringing morning light. She is waiting. He's still waiting, holding on through the night. He's still waiting, wishing time could make it right. He is waiting. Dawn is bringing morning light. He is waiting to end this fight. Moon is watching shallow dreams. Night is rocking her to sleep. Wind whispers in the trees. Hidden secrets are hard to keep. Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Whenever I'm cleaning, I'll usually put the TV on. I like to watch different YouTubers cleaning videos, or maybe I'll just catch up on, a Netflix show or something. I love to have something on in the background. Do you do the same, or are you more of a music person or a podcast person? I guess I go through different seasons where I prefer one over the other. I used to be really into podcasts. I would listen to real crime, true crime, things like that. But lately I'm more of on a YouTube kick. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks for stopping by. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe. And also, I have other cleaning videos you might like, so check them out.